Have you ever wished you could read minds, to know what others are thinking, their secrets and their unspoken thoughts? This tantalizing idea has captured our collective imagination for centuries. From ancient folklore to the glossy pages of comic books and the silver screen of Hollywood, mind reading has been portrayed as a powerful, often coveted ability. But what if this fantastical idea could become a reality? Today, we delve into the journey of mind reading, from ancient concepts to modern technology. The idea of mind reading has been around for centuries, deeply ingrained in ancient cultures and mythologies. In the lore of ancient Greece, figures like the Oracle of Delphi were thought to possess the power to know the minds of others, a gift bestowed by the gods. Likewise, in Indian scriptures, the yogic tradition speaks of telepathy, or manojavam, a siddhi or spiritual attainment that allows one to read and influence the thoughts of others. This ancient concept of mind reading was seen as a supernatural ability, a divine gift, or a spiritual accomplishment, often shrouded in mystery and awe. It was not merely about knowing the thoughts of others, but also about understanding the human psyche, emotions, desires, and fears. Mind reading was considered a window into the deepest corners of the human soul. As human understanding evolved, so did the concept of mind reading, leading us into the era of science and technology. As we stepped into the scientific age, the concept of mind reading started to shift from the realm of the supernatural to the realm of possibility. This shift was propelled by the development of psychology and neuroscience, fields dedicated to demystifying the inner workings of the human mind. Scientists began to explore the human brain, not as an indecipherable black box, but as a complex organ, its mysteries waiting to be unraveled. One such scientist was Wilder Penfield, who conducted groundbreaking experiments in the mid-20th century. Penfield used electrical stimulation to map out the brain, discovering in the process that stimulating certain areas could trigger vivid memories in his patients. This was our first glimpse at the potential to access the mind's inner thoughts. But it wasn't until the advent of technology like electroencephalography, or EEG, and functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, that we began to see the real potential for mind reading. EEG, which measures electrical activity in the brain, and fMRI, which measures brain function, allowed scientists to delve deeper into the neural symphony that gives rise to our thoughts. In 2012, a study led by Professor Jack Gallant at the University of California, Berkeley, demonstrated the power of these technologies. The team showed participants a set of images while their brain activity was recorded using fMRI. The researchers then used this data to train a computer algorithm, which was able to reconstruct the images viewed by the participants based solely on their brain activity. This was a momentous step, showing that we could decode brain activity and translate it into something meaningful. It opened up a world of possibilities, from creating devices that could help locked-in patients communicate, to the tantalizing prospect of a device that could read unspoken thoughts. The advancement of technology has brought us closer to the reality of mind reading. But how close are we really? This question keeps scientists awake at night and drives them to push the boundaries of what we know about the human mind. The answer, as we'll see, is both exciting and sobering. In recent years, mind reading has moved from the realm of science fiction to the cusp of reality, thanks to modern technology. Let's talk about where we stand today. The current state of mind reading technology is far from perfect, yet it's excitingly advanced. The most significant breakthroughs have been in the fields of brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs, and artificial intelligence, or AI. BCIs are devices that enable direct communication between the brain and an external device. They are used to help people with physical and speech limitations communicate and interact with their surroundings. But imagine what else they could do. BCIs have the potential to decode thoughts, memories, and even dreams. Researchers are working tirelessly to improve the accuracy and speed of these devices, and the results have been promising. On the other hand, AI has been used to analyze brainwaves and predict what a person might be thinking or feeling. For instance, scientists have trained AI to recognize patterns in brain activity associated with specific thoughts. The AI can then predict what a person is thinking based on these patterns. It's like having your own personal psychic in a computer. These technologies have opened up a world of possibilities. They could be used in medicine to help patients with locked-in syndrome communicate, or in law enforcement to determine the truthfulness of a suspect's statement. They could even be used in entertainment to create truly immersive virtual reality experiences. However, as we move closer to a future where mind-reading technology becomes commonplace, we must also consider the potential pitfalls. What about privacy? Could your thoughts be hacked? And who gets to decide when and how these technologies are used? The potential for misuse is huge, and it's something we need to address as a society. This is uncharted territory, and we need to tread carefully. As we explore the possibilities, we must also consider the ethical implications and ensure that the benefits of these technologies outweigh the risks. As promising as this technology is, it also raises important ethical considerations. The possibility of mind reading opens up a Pandora's box of ethical considerations. With the power to delve into the human mind, we're faced with a myriad of moral dilemmas. One of the most pressing is the issue of privacy. If our thoughts are no longer our own, do we lose our last sanctuary of personal freedom? This brings us to the question of consent. Should anyone be allowed to access another's thoughts without explicit permission? Furthermore, the potential misuse of mind-reading technology is a grave concern. Imagine the social, political, or economic chaos that could result from the abuse of such power. Could we see a world where thoughts are manipulated or worse, criminalized? But it's not all doom and gloom. As we've seen with other scientific breakthroughs, regulations and safeguards can be put in place to protect individuals and society. These might include laws around consent and the use of mind-reading technology, as well as strict penalties for misuse. Additionally, we could see the development of thought encryption technologies aimed at safeguarding our innermost thoughts. In essence, just as we protect our digital data, we may need to protect our mental data too. As we stand on the brink of this exciting frontier, it is essential to navigate it with caution and responsibility. The power of mind reading brings with it great potential, but also a great responsibility to use it ethically and wisely. The journey of mind reading, from ancient mythologies to modern technology, is fascinating. We've explored its historical context, scientific advancements, current technologies, and the ethical implications of this compelling phenomenon. As we continue to unlock the mysteries of the mind, who knows what the future holds? One thing is certain, the topic of mind reading will continue to intrigue, inspire, and challenge us for years to come.